Guys, it's already summer, school is done, but the bad news is it's already mid-year. Yeah, I know, we're getting older so fast, but this means a couple of video games came out, and I'm here to tell you my biggest surprise and favorite game of this first half of 2026. Tell me in the comments down below, what are your favorite games of this year so far, and let's jump right into it. Number 7, we have Pokopia. Obviously, the big Nintendo cozy gamer fan that I am would love this game, but outside of me being super biased, this game is actually so wonderful. Like, never in my life I thought I would need an Animal Crossing game based on a Pokemon game, but here it is, and what a masterpiece it is. As a Ditto who transforms into a human, you get to craft your own world, explore, and interact with different Pokemon in a fun and different way that we could have not seen before that game. By building the world around you, more Pokemon friends, if I can call them that, are coming to your world, giving you access to more abilities, more tools, and so much more cool stuff. This game is just a cozy adventure, and I don't think Nintendo was ready for such a big success because I went in 4 different stores before I was able to get a physical copy of that game. That's how popular it was. And yes, I'm a weirdo that still get physical copies of games. Yes, Nintendo Switch 2 are super expensive, but if you have the money and you're searching for a game experience stress-free, this is the one for you, I can guarantee you that. At number 6, we have Replaced, and what attracted me and intrigued me with that games are the visuals. I just love games that just look like a Neutrum upgraded games, and the real will know what Neutrum is. But it's not only the visual, the gameplay delivers too, and the storytelling as well. You can complete tasks for NPC in a 2D style adventure game, and you should definitely take the time to try that one. For $20 US, it's not a super long game, but for sure an experience I think a lot of gamers love and say they were craving this. Number 5, we have Pragmata. Is that game on this list solely because of the relationship between Hugh and Diana, that daughter and father love relationship? Absolutely. I won't act like this isn't the case. They were so cute. Nah, seriously, that game was such a unique experience with a concept I think was well implemented. You play as Hugh and this android named Diana in this sci-fi world. Hugh is your classic Dead Space main character gameplay, but you can also use Diana to act the enemies and surroundings to advance and create interesting combos at least. The game is fun, the game is dynamic, and it's definitely a game I really enjoyed. At the end, this game is just an amazing single player adventure with a different concept, different vibe, and just really well done. Number 4, we have Monster Hunter 3 Twisted Reflection, and guys, please try this game. Honestly, the Monster Hunter is just that good of a license, and Monster Hunter stories are just an extension of that. These games focus more on an RPG driven like story game, but still feel like a Monster Hunter game. Every detail in that game is nailed, and the art style is just so beautiful. The characters are compelling and interesting, and the story is really well paced. I'm not the biggest fan of the Monster Hunter series, but let me tell you this, after playing this game, I directly jumped back into Monster Hunter Wilds because I just needed more. I just needed more and more. PI for Aya. This game gives me nostalgia for a period I've never lived in the first place. This FPS with the cartoon style of the noir period is an adventure game that really put emphasis on the genre that are trying to be. It's really over the top with the vibe, but it works perfectly because of the type of game that it is. The characters are expressive, and the level design is actually really detailed and quite interesting. The weapons are fun, and even though I think they did not nail the weapon as much as Cuphead did, I still think they are still super weird, which I think they were trying to achieve. Definitely check that game out if you have nothing to play. It's fun times, I can guarantee you that. Fatal Frame 2, Crimson's Butterfly. I'm not the biggest fan of horror games. I played the classic like Resident Evil and Outlast game of this world, but never quite got hooked to the genre. But Fatal Frame, let me tell you, I just got surprised. I don't know if it's the first one because there's the number 2 in the title of the game, but I know for a fact that this game is my first one, and I'm definitely checking out for more. The psychological horror and the atmosphere of this game is just fantastic. The story centers on twin sisters, Mio and Mayu, who stumble into the infamous and perpetually Twilight Minakami village. The village is trapped in a loop of dark folklore and is populated by vengeful spirits tied to the gruesome filled twin sacrifice ritual, and and your weapon isn't a classic one. It's the kind of relics that permit you to do exorcism and capturing ghosts of the village. The game is really slow paced, but I can guarantee you it still keeps you on the edge of your seat the entire time. At number 1, I think everyone was waiting for that one, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Yes, this is a big sum up and celebration of the Batman legacy. It's also just an Arkham game into Lego settings, and nobody can tell me otherwise. The open map is fantastic and lively, and with amazing customization with your characters, or you can collect different Batmobiles from movies and comics and fight different type of boss. But above this all, it's just an amazing co-op game. If you got someone to play with, especially a child, I promise you will have so much fun with them. This game is packed with so many things to appeal die-hard Batman fans, but it's a good way to introduce someone to the wonderful craft that is Batman. This game is easily one of the best Batman games ever produced, even though it's a Lego game. Don't let the Lego aesthetic stop you from experiencing this masterpiece. So guys, here you have it, my favorite games of this first half of 2026. I know there's so much more, I just couldn't talk about everything because I did not play everything. I don't have time like that. Feel free to subscribe and like the video, and if you want to see me struggle during a one chest challenge at Fortnite, click on the video that appears on the screen right now. It was Benz. I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao ciao.